The majestic mountainside of Mexico's famed and still active Popocatépetl volcano. It's covered with the blessings of nature, and now the markings of man. Biologist Jorge Rodriguez's sole job is to save this place from its more destructive inhabitants. He's the federally paid caretaker for this national park, and he and his team have been slowly replacing what's been disappearing.
Here we have an area of natural regeneration. The trees drop their seeds, and since there are no cows here, the trees grow freely.
Officially, they call this project the Water Factory, a reference to nature's ability to replenish its water supply. Its success or failure has far-reaching effects. Here's why. Tall pine trees here help the land absorb rainwater, which in turn feeds underground wells and ultimately the Mexican capital, one of the world's largest and driest cities and home to some 20 million people. Scientists working for the park estimate that 40% of the water reaching these people comes from here. This in a city where drinkable water is a luxury. Protecting the source from the 20,000 cows roaming the park, they say, is vital.
Behind me, these cattle were just rounded up. They were grazing here on federal land illegally. They'll be returned to their owners soon, who receive no penalties, no fines, just a bit of education in the form of a scolding.
5 años.
Rodriguez warns the groups of the long-term consequences of their activities, but the men say they have few other options.
We
are angry because they're throwing us out. First, the government promised us help, but now they're running us off the land. Where do we go?
When pressed for a response, Rodriguez remained optimistic.
We give strong advice and offer environmental fairs where they can sell their dairy products and make profits quickly.
Hardly comforting words for the people living in the park's neighboring community, many of whom are teetering on the verge of poverty. But if Rodriguez and his project can successfully balance the needs of these people with the demands of the environment, there's little reason why this should stop flowing to the capital anytime soon. Franc, Contreras, Al Jazeera, Xochitl National Park, Mexico.